plan a driving holiday, most of us have a route mapped out and a schedule to keep to. But don't take all the spontaneity out of it. Allow yourself some time to stop in a town like Crow's Nest and have a poke around. Because interesting tourist attractions aren't always heavily publicised. For more than a century, this town in the high country north of Toowoomba has bottled its own soft drink. Murray and Alex are keeping the tradition alive. Murray, you are a bit of a rarity these days, aren't you?
Yes, most people of a certain generation would remember the small town soft drink works and cordial factory. A lot of those places died out and we're one of the last remaining.
Times have certainly changed, but your flavours haven't, because you've got a lot of the old-fashioned ones, haven't you?
Yes, we haven't changed any of our recipes. We have introduced one new one since we were here, and that's our musk. Our biggest seller by far is our double sauce.
You've got to support the locals. Across the town square is another Crow's Nest success story. This one brought more than 40 local creative types out of the woodwork. At the Community Arts and Crafts Centre, you can pick up a one-of-a-kind souvenir. Such variety, and I guess it's a really wonderful representation of the community, isn't it?
Oh yes, people that you'd see down the street and you wouldn't believe that they could actually create something like this, and they come in and there it is.
It's not just visitors to town who appreciate that the co-op's open 7 days a week.
I had one man say to me, it was really great because on Sunday morning I woke up and I realised I'd forgotten my wife's birthday. So he said, I'll just go down the shop and get a paper, dear. And came in and bought his wife a present, so that got him off the hook.
One final tip about shopping in Crow's Nest. Carol Pearce from Chic Shoes has customers who travel from the coast because her care in fitting shoes goes above and beyond. And I love the sign over the back room. Your husband called and he said, go ahead, buy whatever you want. I need to take that sign home. The New England Highway leads out of Crow's Nest and descends into the South Burnett. Along the way, there's a national park called the Palms that qualifies as a hidden gem. It's a good excuse to stretch your legs. This has been quite a find, I have to say, not only because of the change in scenery, it's so interesting, but also it's a scorcher, about 37 degrees out there. In here, I'm absolutely sure it's 10 degrees cooler. But if you're not batty about bats, then I'd give this stop a miss, because as you can hear, they've made a home here. My home away from home for the evening is north along Australia's Country Way, with a short diversion to the town of Blackbutt. Julie Taylor-Dixon's Wakiri B&B Retreat is an oasis in its own right that's walking distance from the main street. What's really lovely is the place has grown with you over time, hasn't it?
It has. I mean, we started out bare block, built the house and the first 2-bedroom guest accommodation. Then in 2011, we decided to build the cottage.
What were you thinking about along the way?
We designed the cottage very open plan because I think that's just really nice. It gives a really holiday vibe. We positioned it and faced it so that we could maximise just solar heating and better cooling. And of course all the louvers we put in there because it's just wonderful to open them up, not just for the breeze, but to be able to then just look out down to the creek and enjoy the view.
Julie's a nutritionist, so her breakfasts are tasty and good for you. Her happy hens provide the eggs. I can tell this is not a job for you, it's a way of life, isn't it?
It's a way of life. I just love it. Always been a dream and a passion, and it's just been perfect. And I love people.